Good morning. We are gonna make some breakfast today, but let's start by saying hi. I'm Aileen. I have a blog, Aileen Cooks, and I share recipes and family projects, stuff like that. This is William. Introduce yourself.
My name is William.
And how old are you?
6.
6. And who are you?
Caitlin, and I'm 4. And I know that I can. And we're gonna make a video about day, and we're gonna make popsicles about it.
Yeah, so let's start by talking about this cookbook. It's Kids Chef Junior from the Picky Eater. This is a really cool cookbook. The kids can rate their recipes in here. It lists out all the tools they need, plus all of the ingredients. It rates it with these little oven mitts on how difficult or easy it is. And as you can see, there's a lot of really fun recipes that are not only fun for kids to eat, but they're fun for them to make. These are bunny pancakes, but today we're going to make the French toast bake. Okay.
Whoa, yummy.
Yeah. So the apple cinnamon French toast bake. We have all of the ingredients out here, I think. I might have to get out at some point. So the first thing it wants to do is oil the pan and preheat the oven. So the oven is already preheated to 350 degrees. So we're gonna oil the pan, and this is how we're gonna do it. Katie's gonna do this part. We'll put the book over here. So we're gonna take a paper towel and our baking dish, and we're gonna just dip the paper towel in the butter. Can you do that for me? Just dip it down. Get some butter on there, and then we're gonna rub the butter inside the pan. Go ahead. Rub it in there. See? We want it everywhere though. Good. Let's get a little bit more butter. Now rub it on the sides. Can you rub it on the sides for me? Make sure the butter part is facing down. Try again. Okay. So now that this pan is all greased, okay. The next thing we have to do is cut up the bread. So we're just using regular whole wheat sandwich bread to make this.
I need my toy.
We're not ready for you to do that.
Mom.
So William, can you start taking this bread out? Take out some slices of bread.
How many?
4. We need 8 slices of bread, so I'm going to give each kid 4 slices, and they're going to cut them up into squares. Okay, that's okay. You can actually use the end bread for this too. Whoa! Yay! And 1, 2, 3, 4 for you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is cut this whole wheat bread up into chunks for our French toast. So you can do 1 at a time or 2 at a time. And you're just going to take your knife and start cutting it into little squares.
I can do that.
Okay, so get your bread.
Got 1.
So my advice for cooking with your kids, I don't do it all the time. I would love to, but I get frustrated and lose my temper and stuff like everyone does. Get everything laid out first. I didn't even tell them we were making breakfast till I had everything out. And if you have really little ones, you can have it pre-measured. You're doing good, so turn it this way now. It doesn't have to be perfect, just turn it that way. For the really little ones, like this one back here who's 2, you can have everything pre-measured in little cups. And then they can just pour it in because they like to do that. But my number 1 tip is just mentally prepare for a mess. It's going to get messy. It's going to take longer than expected. You're probably going to get flour all over the floor if you bake with them. And that's okay. That's a part of learning and having fun. And, we're trying to raise adventurous eaters by cooking with them. We're trying to teach them the life skill of being able to cook for themselves. And possibly, if you cook with them long enough, I know a lot of people have had success, I'm not there yet, with having their kids cook dinner. By the time they're 8 to 10 years old, they get to pick a night and make dinner. So those are our goals in cooking with our kids. Okay, once it's all cut up, I want you to start putting it in the pan. Put it in the baking dish. And I'm just gonna help. I'm gonna rip them up because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be uniform. because we're just making it in a French toast bake. So we cut up the bread, and now we need to cut up the apple. So we're gonna core the apple and then cut it into small pieces. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it up real quick for them, and then I'm gonna let them cut it into smaller pieces because it's supposed to be in little bite-sized pieces for this recipe. Okay, you can go ahead and start cutting that up into smaller pieces. Let me get this core out of here for you. Honey, this is a sharp knife. I need you to please do. So they're going to cut the apple into smaller pieces and sprinkle it on top of the bread. That's the next step. Okay, go ahead and cut it up into smaller pieces.
Okay, based on stainless, why?
Can you put these apples on top of the bread, the ones William cut up? Pick it up and put it on the bread.
I'm making them tiny as.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Okay, I'll put them right here so you can do it.
So the next thing we're going to do is measure and stir together the wet ingredients. So that's going to be an egg, milk, cream cheese, maple syrup, butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. We're going to crack an egg into the bowl and hope we don't end up with many shells. William's going to go first and then Katie. Get it in there. Remember, pull it apart. Good job! Go put it in the trash, please. So crack until it gets a crack. So now we're going to pour the milk into the eggs. Can you pour the milk into the eggs, please?
This?
Yes.
That's very
Okay. I'm going to add in this cream cheese. Keep mixing. So we're going to add in some cinnamon, a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's okay. Good job.
So good.
I know. Okay. Okay.
Yay, I just wanted to feel it.
And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Keep mixing. You're doing a great job.
Ugh.
1,
I really
2.
want
I know, honey, but it's not placing it. You know, I'm just going to eyeball it and use my rubber spatula to add in a tablespoon of butter. You're doing a good job mixing. Should we let William have another turn of mixing?
Yeah, Your turn.
Your turn. We pour it over.
Carefully, carefully.
We want it to go everywhere. You can help William?
No.
Okay. And then we're going to carefully try and mix it without letting it fall out. You want to try? Go ahead. Just try and just kind of push it down so that the liquid touches all of the bread. That's all. We just want the liquid to be everywhere. See how now it's going on the bottom? Okay. Our French toast bake is done.
Now we just need to have some strawberries.
Are we going to taste test it?
Yeah. I'm ready.
You're ready? Well, it's hot. You're going to need to blow on it, okay?
Oh,
And some strawberries for you. And a fork for you. Make sure you blow on it.
yeah. It's me. Blow on it.
Yeah, you blow on it too.
Hot.
Fresh from the oven, so. Here's your fork.
I can wait now.
What do you think?
Yum.
Is it good? It smells really good. And I did sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on top. That's what the recipe suggested. And we didn't have fresh berries, so I just defrosted some strawberries because we always have strawberries in our freezer for smoothies. So I just defrosted them, and we're going to put them on top. Let's taste this bad boy. Some strawberry, and some apple, and some toast. Good.
I want to try
The apples are really tender, and the bread's really soft and flavorful. It's actually not too hot. It's been out of the oven maybe 5 minutes or so. Really good.
Yeah, I want to try this apple.
Okay. Is the apple good?
Yeah.
What do you think? You like it, Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Kid approved. Baked French toast from the Kid Chef Junior Cookbook. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you want to purchase the cookbook, you can order it on Amazon, and I have included my affiliate link there as well. Bye guys!